I don't remind.
Live. Yeah, we're going.
You want us with an intro tag?
Come on. hit it
Yo,
with the
what is
intro
up,
tag.
everybody? It's your boy Tag with the Tag Your It podcast.
All right.
I'm here with Jack, co-host, and we got Miles,
Good Monday morning.
Miles and Maddie.
Let's get it going.
Wow. Okay, you guys probably haven't seen us in a while. You know,
No.
we've been
Doing
busy.
different things.
We've been busy, but I
Nah,
mean, a
this
lot of
is-
stuff has gone down.
Lots.
I don't think we've got together since NFL free agency, and it looks like it's just about wrapped up now. I mean, obviously, you got a couple free agents haven't been signed.
A lot of free
But,
agents haven't signed yet.
Nah, most of the big names have been. I would say,
Where's
you
Von
know,
Miller?
Stephon, he went to the Bills.
Oh yeah, he's Bills now.
Let's see.
Bills are.
Tyrann
too.
Mathieu hasn't been
No,
signed.
that's one. Is Aaron Donald a free agent?
Aaron Donald's not a free agent, but
I
he's
thought
talking.
he
He was talking about
Yeah,
retiring.
he's gonna retire. I thought.
Bobby Wagner,
Oh, he has not been signed.
Uh,
Hey, if the Broncos could pick a good old Bobby Wagner.
Gronkowski hasn't been signed.
Gronk to the.
I think Gronk's
Broncos.
No, I think Gronk's gonna be a buck. Just because Brady's coming
Yeah,
back.
Brady's coming back. What do you think? Another Bucks Super Bowl next year?
I don't think so.
They don't got Ronald Jones
I
no
think
more.
I think with the amount of firepower that the AFC has
Has
Oh
now,
my
No,
God,
I just
AFC
don't see-
West is crazy this year.
It's just the NFC is now like the laughing stock of NFL football.
yeah.
it's not the laughing stock.
I would
It's just
say
the
it's
weaker. It's just the
doesn't
weaker
compare
side.
to AFC.
Bro, okay, you look at the like teams like the Cowboys and like the Washington Commanders. Like
Hey.
what? Like don't get me wrong, the Cowboys are like they're always mid, bro. They're always like
They always
I'm
have
sorry, but like
they always have potential, but they never live
no,
up to
they
it.
they have that one good game at the beginning of the year,
And
like
everyone's like,
last
"Oh,
year
this
they
is
played
it."
the Bucks.
Yeah,
They were like,
playoffs,
dude, we're nuts, and then you lost to one guy. You lost to Deebo Samuel. The Broncos didn't even make the playoffs, but that was before good old Russell Wilson was a Bronco, and we had Drew Lock leading the ship.
Drew
Yeah.
Lock. Throw back to the good old Bronco days when they didn't have a quarterback.
And Randy.
Hey, we got a
Gregory.
quarterback now. Don't we?
Will it work out though?
Yeah.
I don't know. Seahawks didn't make the playoffs last year.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
Okay, because Pete Carroll ran the football. He didn't throw the football. He ran it all the time.
I'm just saying.
Hey,
We'll
hey,
see how Russell
with the
Wilson does.
receivers we have right now.
No, and then okay. I think trashing the Washington Commanders isn't necessarily right because I mean Carson Wentz is a good pickup for them.
Very good.
I
There's
don't know
no
if I'd
way
say
you're
very
serious.
good, but
He was awful at the Colts. The reason the Colts were in playoff contention was because
he
of
threw less
Jonathan
than
Taylor.
10 interceptions the whole year.
But he's I can't take him seriously. I don't know why. It's
Okay,
this
that's understandable, but he's a better quarterback. Would you take him over Taylor Heineke?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey,
It's
an
I-
upgrade.
I-
It's
an upgrade.
I had Taylor Heineke on my fantasy team a couple weeks.
That's an L.
No, he didn't. Like it was the weeks where he actually threw.
Where he actually
like fantasy points.
competed.
Like he put up 17, 18.
Yeah.
And like I needed a quarterback because one of mine was hurt. I was like, all right, well I'll throw him in, see how he does. I mean, he put up like what I expected him to, so I wasn't like
Yeah.
impressed. But I think he'll be a good fit. I mean, they got players. I mean, they got J.D. McKissick and Antonio Gibson and Scary Terry, but. I mean, they just got to get it. I mean, they have a really good defense. It's just putting the pieces together.
Yeah, and coaching as well.
Rivera-
Another big
Rivera
name.
will put it together,
Another
for
big
sure.
name is Khalil Mack. I don't think it's nearly as big of a trade.
I think
as
it is.
people-
I think it is.
I think it is. I agree.
Because it turns like people's attention from Nick Bosa to
Joey
Yeah,
Bosa.
exactly.
or Joey, excuse me. Nick's I always get too confused. From Joey Bosa, like double teaming him the whole game, to now that you have to worry about Khalil Mack on the other side,
Two big players
Yeah.
on the line.
and that can get really that can get scary at times. I think the Chargers will be great. Everyone in the AFC West is going to be
AFC West is gonna be
Yeah.
really good.
I wouldn't be surprised to see 3, maybe even. I don't know if I don't think I don't think there's ever been a division where all 4 teams made the playoffs.
I could see it.
I could.
But I could see
100%.
it happening.
Honestly,
Four-way tie
I
for
think the
first.
Chiefs will be at the bottom 2 teams in this division.
Honestly, after these trades they've made, I can see that 100%.
I don't
no
know.
Tyreek.
I don't know. I think Tyreek's going to be a big missing piece.
Yeah,
I do.
huge.
But
That Juju pickup.
at the same time, no,
Doing the
Juju's
gritty,
not
he's
going to be
be
the
doing
pickup.
TikTok dances in
No.
the middle of the field.
Juju, he's gonna be a support, nothing special though.
No.
But I legitimately think that Tyreek Hill's a huge loss. I think if they don't re-sign Tyrann Mathieu, that's going to be a bigger
I
loss.
think they'll be the worst in the UFC if they don't sign him.
Yeah. I think the
Because-
Raiders can actually beat him this year then.
I think the Raiders will actually be probably the Chargers, the Broncos, and the Raiders could all 3 be interchangeable at 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And I think those 3 teams will make the playoffs.
I could say
if the Raiders stay healthy.
Yeah, I could say three-way tie for first, Chiefs last.
I could.
100%. Yeah, if
Chiefs
the
not
Raiders,
even making the playoffs.
if the Raiders, don't have half their team arrested this year, I could see them going far. Like last year, they had a good team. Like they had
before
Gruden,
charges.
before Ruggs, before that other cornerback they got arrested. Then one got a DUI right before.
And then
Nate Hobbs. Nate Hobbs, that was him.
And Darren Waller got hurt.
Darren, that was a huge loss. He was going off,
really
and then when he
good.
came back, he wasn't as good as he started. But that's expected. Yeah.
But I mean, I'm happy for this year because it's gonna be interesting. Where's Matt Ryan at?
Matt Ryan got sent to the Colts after he got sent to the Colts, and then and the Falcons signed Mariota. I'm excited to see that.
Hey,
I am too. Mariota always.
Hey, it's his time to shine now. Where did he go when he was drafted?
Mariota right off the bat,
Titans.
Titans, and then he was Carr's backup at the Raiders.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
They would switch out like every once in a while, like every 3 games.
He'd be in like a goal line package for like read options and stuff.
And he would have like decent plays.
I don't like the Matt Ryan to the Colts thing because they have such a young team. Why go after such an old quarterback?
Same thing. I mean, veteran.
I'd say
but I don't think he has that much time left.
I'd say he's washed 100%.
You think so?
Uh-huh.
You think he's still stuck on Super Bowl 51?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just you haven't seen anything. You don't hear anything about Matt Ryan anymore. Like I remember when the Falcons were good, you'd hear everything about Matt Ryan. Now you don't hear anything about him.
Yeah, I agree with that because when he was at Atlanta, that team was cracked. That team was nuts.
Yeah, this team was crazy.
And they were up 28-3, and then we know the story from there.
Came back.
I don't think he's really ever made peace with what happened. Because
it's kind of hard to after you go from that's embarrassing. He got embarrassed.
25-point lead to losing by a touchdown.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's embarrassing. I don't know if I was in that situation. I don't think I could move past that.
I'd probably retire.
I would too.
I'd be done.
100%.
Yeah, I'm the laughing.
Y'all some quitters.
I'd be you're the laughing stock of football at this point.
There's still memes about it. I still see
I know
them.
all the time.
I'll still some quitters.
Who?
You guys.
No sir. I mean,
Matt Ryan's a quitter.
How good do we think Russell Wilson's gonna be at the Broncos?
Russell?
I think without a doubt with the offensive line he has. Here's the thing though. I think he has potential to play as a top 5 quarterback.
Yeah.
But I think because of how balanced the team is, they won't need him to stay in games and to go out here performing like a top 10. You know what I mean? And they have they have one of the best running backs in the NFL already.
Yeah.
I think he has potential to play like a top 5 quarterback. I think because of his lack of production, because of how good the rest of the team is, he'll sit top 7, top 10.
He was the piece they were missing though.
Oh yeah,
100%.
100%.
They have a really good young receiver core. They have one of the oldest. I mean, not one of the oldest, but one of the best running backs in the league, Melvin Gordon. They have probably one of the best.
Melvin
corners.
Gordon isn't.
He is. He's a Bronco.
No, he's not. He's a free agent. They have Javonte Williams, who's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. Yeah, I mean.
They just needed that quarterback, and we'll see if he's the answer.
One of the best corners in the league. Rookie last year, Patrick Surtain, clamped every top 5 receiver he played. And, I mean, I think their defense is going to be very underrated going into the season, and I think they're going to, as a Broncos fan, I just hope they make the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's my one goal. If they make the playoffs, I will be happy. But, I mean, that's my goal.
Yeah. And then next up is the Deshaun Watson trade, which just kind of, I don't know how I feel about that.
I think he's going to get a second chance.
Yeah,
I don't.
But this was last year, and if everything happened a year earlier, and the Browns still had the Jarvis Landry and OBJ, I think this would probably be the best trade for them.
I mean, they have Amari Cooper now.
It's true.
But they also don't have a first-round pick for 3 years. So
Yeah, that's killer.
It's a wide receiver deep class, though. They could take someone like Wan'Dale Robinson.
Yeah.
They could take someone like...
Take
Actually, I don't think they have a second-round pick, so they couldn't take someone like George Pickens.
No.
But
this draft class is weird. Usually I know a couple of the top guys that are in it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know
I know
nobody.
Kenny Pickett, and that's
it.
really
Yeah. Like,
Before the end of April, we need to do a mock draft podcast.
Mock draft.
oh, I think
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to see
We
who
can look one
the
up.
Raiders are
That's like-
picking up.
Yeah.
All about them Raiders.
I mean,
But
What
that
else?
Devontae Adams pickup, that's nice. They're about to
that's
franchise.
really good for the Raiders.
Okay,
Now
the
they
big, the
actually
one
have
trade,
someone.
the one trade that doesn't make sense to me is the Tyreek Hill trade. I
Yeah,
don't think
it-
either team benefited from that trade.
I think they'll franchise tag Tyreek.
No, he got an extension.
No, I think they'll tag him next year though.
What do you mean?
I think the Dolphins might franchise tag him next year.
You can't franchise tag someone unless they're a free agent, though, and he got a 4-year extension.
Oh, never mind. I didn't know that. I thought you could just tag him whenever you could.
No,
That it just doesn't really make sense because
you're looking at two quarterbacks,
But then-
neither of which have a particularly strong arm or good deep ball in Teddy Bridgewater and Tua.
But I mean, do you need that when you the two of the fastest receivers in
Yeah.
the NFL that can run like zig routes or slant routes all day?
Okay, but
You have to throw
the
the deep ball,
Dolphins
of course,
had
but-
statistically the worst depth of throw of all time of last year.
But they won 7 games in a row and almost made the playoffs.
Okay. They threw the ball. I think on average the ball had 4 yards of airtime, average for their
Okay,
throws.
I mean, look at prep. How many times did we throw the ball last year?
You're comparing a pro
I mean,
football team.
but like, I mean, is it any different though? Like our strong suits are the same. We run the football. Why not? It's your strong
they
suit.
didn't have a strong run game last year.
It was strong enough to be better than Tua's arm. And
I don't know.
They won 7 games in a row and almost made the playoffs. I mean, I think that's good enough.
Yeah.
It's finding ways to win in the NFL. That's the end of it. You don't need to throw for a 500 bomb.
Yeah.
You don't. You just have to find a way to win. And I think the Dolphins are going to be really good at that. Just finding ways to win.
Yeah.
Winning by
See,
4, winning by 3, winning by 2 even.
they're gonna. I feel like. I don't know. I feel like that could definitely affect them a lot because, like, Tyreek is so used to getting downfield so quick, catching those deep touchdown balls, but he's gonna have to get used to just like 5-yard quick and then cut up.
Yeah.
And I could see him like maybe even getting injured from taking so many hits because he's not that big of a dude.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I'd hate to see it, but it might happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, like, obviously Patrick Mahomes has the strongest, one of the best arms in the league. Like,
Yeah,
No
he's
doubt.
got a cannon.
And I mean, Patrick Mahomes can throw it. Like, I remember when he says, like, all right, Tyreek's down there somewhere. He just throws it
Mhm.
up. Like, Tua's not going to be able to do that, but I mean, he can still throw it. Like, he won't be able to throw like 50 bombs or 45 bombs, but he can throw it farther than that Tyreek can beat his corner. I don't know. I'd have to see like the first couple games of the season to make kind of my prediction about how good they're going to be. I don't think the Bucs are going to be as good as people think with Brady
Mm-mm.
coming back. But don't get me wrong, that team's going to be good.
Yeah.
They'll make the playoffs and win maybe a game and be done. The Rams, I mean, they'll be good again. Because, I mean, Robert Woods is coming back.
no, he's not.
His
He got
ACL's
traded. Robert Woods got traded to the Titans.
I mean, the Titans should be really. I mean, the Titans are always like, oh, the Titans are going to win the Super Bowl this year.
No.
And then they lose in the playoffs to Joe Shiesty. I'm like,
Joe.
well, I think receivers like are kind of needed on that team because when you run the ball as much as they do, you have to be able to throw it. No, I'm wrong. AJ Brown's great. I think Robert Woods is going to be great for them just because it gives them that nice receiver 1 with Robert Woods and then gives them the receiver 2 with AJ Brown.
Yeah, and it's kind of a similar system to the Rams. A run-heavy team. He can be a
And then-
slot guy, kind of like the Cooper Cup of this year.
And then run the play action, catch them off guard. Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, it's a little too early, but who do you guys think's going to win the Super Bowl? Based on like these trades and so far what we have.
I think the Super Bowl, if I had to pick it right now, that's tough. I'd probably say Bills
Yeah. That's
and
I
Rams.
Fair.
Bills, Rams.
I definitely think Bills are gonna be in it. I don't know about Rams. Actually, I could see
I think
The
they
Rams.
could
Bills, the
I
Bills
think they
did
finally-
nothing but get better.
I think they can finally
Signed
get over
Von
the hump.
Miller.
I think they
They-
finally can get over the hump.
Do you know? You guys can say I'm biased all you want, but I give the Raiders 4 years. I could see them in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I mean, it's how long they keep Devontae.
Yeah, I mean last
Oh,
year.
he signed a huge extension.
How
Do you see
long?
that?
How
It was
long?
like It was like 5 years, averaging like 28 mil a year.
Jeez.
Raiders are just throwing money
Rich.
left and right. They gave Derek Carr
Look at the cap space you have, though.
they gave Carr like a 5-year, 125 mil
I think
contract.
Carr's better than people think he is.
Yeah,
He's not.
he after losing a head coach and losing a top receiver,
And making the wild card game.
almost beating the Bengals
Yeah.
with a last second. Raiders need to not rely on last second wins anymore. They had like 4 or 5 last second wins during regular season.
Matters, though.
Yeah, that's true. I just feel like it's not a good thing to rely on. They can't always rely on that last second lucky throw in the end zone.
Yeah, I mean, that's like a lot of teams though, because I mean, look how many games this year came down to like last minute lucky throws.
Yeah, and
the AFC divisional round came out of that with the Bengals and the Chiefs. I mean,
and what was that? Raiders
the
and
last 2 throws for both teams.
the Raiders and Raiders Chargers one where it went to like what was it, overtime, like last second.
Overtimes.
What would you do? Would you have let it tie?
Would have let a tie. I mean,
I
look what we got out of it though.
yeah.
With Joe Burrow.
It was Big Ben. Like we were saving Big Ben.
Oh, Pittsburgh. Yeah. I mean, would it have been nice to like see the Steelers make a run? Yeah. But
Big Ben wasn't gonna do anything. He can't get up from the
I'm glad
bench.
Big Ben's done though.
Yeah, he was.
I don't gotta see him on the draft board anymore.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is his season.
No, it's not. His season was long
Who
gone.
did they lose to in the playoffs?
Chiefs.
Yeah.
First round.
The Chiefs Steelers.
Yeah, because the Bills got the bye.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wait.
No, didn't the Chiefs get the?
No, the Chiefs were like third. The Titans got the bye.
Titans got the bye.
Wait, no, it's all different this year because it's like 8 teams make it now. So it's like you play 2 play-in games and then you play the actual divisional and then you play the championship round. It's weird. I can't remember because I know the Bengals played in the AFC Championship game. In the AFC division.
No, the Patriots played the Bills, because that was like a historic.
Yeah.
It was like a historic offensive game
Yeah.
where the Bills had like scored on every possession of the game. It was like a record-breaking offensive game.
I think the Bills can finally get over the hump.
The Titans had the bye. Chiefs played the Steelers.
Bills
Bengals
play the Raiders.
played the Raiders.
I think the Bills will finally be able to get over the AFC Championship hump. And the AFC division, like playing the Chiefs as many times as they have, like they beat them in the regular season. I think they like beat them twice, and then when you get to I think the overtime rule, my opinion on it is it needs to be changed. I think both teams should be allowed possession because I mean deciding it on who scores first. I mean in that game the defense was not there for either team, and I think that if the Bills got the ball first, the Bills would have won, and I think if the Chiefs would have gotten the ball first, I think the Chiefs would have won.
I hate seeing the Chiefs get the ball first overtime.
That's when I saw it in the Bengals game. I was like,
I thought the exact same thing. I was like, oh, that's it, game over.
One thing though that I completely forgot about and I kind of ruled out is people always seem to forget about the team that made it to the Super Bowl but didn't win.
Yeah.
The Bengals were a phenomenal team last
They
year,
were.
and
They'd
what
be
do they
good
do
this
this
year.
offseason? They've signed 6 offensive linemen so far.
Yeah.
That's
They're
exactly
probably
what
gonna
they
draft
needed.
a couple offensive linemen.
Yeah.
They're looking scared, and they didn't
They're gonna be
lose.
good.
They didn't lose like any players.
They're gonna.
They,
honestly, they'll
I'm pretty sure they
extend
re-signed
Jamar.
Larry Ogunboji.
Yeah.
They re-signed DJ Reader. DJ Reader, I think his name.
They're gonna re-sign all their. They're gonna extend all their rookies.
Yeah.
Jamar.
No, they're gonna be great.
Jamar, Higbee. Who am I forgetting? Oh, I gotta be forgetting somebody.
I'm excited to see what Jamar does.
I am too.
Tyler Higbee, T. Higgins,
Tyler Boyd.
Tyler
right.
Boyd.
And Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp had a season and a half last year.
Yeah.
I
You
can't.
think he peaked?
I hope not.
Winning the Triple Crown's tough.
Yeah,
Dude,
winning that's impressive, but at the same time, it was something that was. It was pure scheme. Like, he was schemed to open every play.
Yeah.
There were plays designed to go to him.
I mean, when they lost Robert Woods,
they
knew they had to scheme around him.
Of course. And I mean, no doubt, he played phenomenally in the position that he was put in.
Yeah.
Right. They gave him a spot inside of this scheme, and they said, "You're gonna run these routes. You're gonna be the slot." And obviously, he has great hands. He has great route running.
Yeah.
He has great after the catch ability. I think he played phenomenal, but I think it's just a matter of overall success of the team. You know what I mean?
I mean, they won the Super Bowl.
Like, you have Allen Robinson coming. No. I mean, like, success of the rest of the team.
Oh, yeah.
You have Allen Robinson coming to town. Maybe they re-sign OBJ. You guys still got Van Jefferson, Tyler Higbee.
Yeah.
Who's the rookie? There's Tutu Atwell even.
Yeah.
Do you think OBJ is too much of a liability? Too injury prone?
Yeah. I think he's
I think-
got 2 years and he's done.
I think he was playing phenomenal before he got injured, and
He
I
was.
think
He was too. But 2 ACLs.
It's-
It's like he's turning an RG3 at this point.
Yeah. See, and
it was the
it's,
same ACL.
I mean, tearing it twice though.
Yeah.
Like tearing it once, okay. Tearing it twice. I thought it was the other one. Same one. I mean, still tearing your ACL twice, especially
Yeah.
in the same knee.
Yeah.
It's kind of like RG3. It's like
Yeah, you'd
how
hate
much
to
more
see it.
How much more time do you
Mhm.
have?
that was RG3 was.
And then back-to-back
That
years,
was sad.
too.
Is he gonna play this year? He's gonna rehab his knee first, and then
I don't think he's going to get
he'll be
signed
ready to go.
until. I don't think he's going to get signed
Till
until
out of
after he's
rehab?
ready to play.
Yeah, I don't know where he'll go. I don't know if he'll be a Ram still.
I don't know who would sign him.
Honestly, I don't either.
Because I feel like a lot of people would think he's too injury prone, and too many people think he's a liability.
Who
Could-
hasn't made moves in the offseason?
For
Um,
the Cowboys.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's right. That was the big
All
move.
they've done,
Cowboys.
all they've done is re-sign like their current players.
Yeah, that's Jerry Jones for you.
Jerry Jones, joke.
Like, dude, he's probably one of the worst owners in the NFL.
No
And
offense.
he's an owner and a GM, and
Yeah.
it just.
No
Needs
offense,
to
but
give it up.
I love to see Cowboy fans, or I love to see Cowboys lose.
I do too.
I
It's
hate Cowboy fans.
You guys lost. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. When I was watching the Broncos Cowboys game, and the Broncos won that game, I was like, dude, it's a great day to be a Broncos.
It is. It is.
Cause you see all like the Cowboys fans like post, like not you, but like post on their stories like Cowboys win. I'm like, okay, yeah. And then when they lose, it's like just nothing.
Yeah. They're like, oh, you
There
guys
it
got
is.
lucky. Rigged.
Rigged. Dak sucks. Dak needs to get.
I'm excited to see Raiders Broncos this year. Actually
Mine
have
too.
some competition.
No, that's
last
gonna be
year,
a phenomenal game.
they just blew them out.
Chargers, Broncos.
Chargers Broncos, Raiders Broncos,
The whole
Raiders
division when
Chiefs.
they play each other is gonna be great.
I'm ready for the Raiders to beat the Chiefs this year.
I am too. I'm ready for the Broncos to. The last time the Broncos beat the Chiefs, I think was when Alex Smith was quarterback.
Last time the Raiders beat the Chiefs was that one. It was
So you beat
to
him last year. You beat him last year.
no, we
You
didn't.
beat him the first time you played him. That was the big story. You like blew him out.
Oh yeah, and then before
and then
that,
they smacked you guys the next time.
what was the one game where like they were on like the 5-yard line and they kept throwing to Michael Crabtree, but there's like 3
That
flags
was a
in a
Chiefs
row.
game. That was
Yeah,
Raiders Chiefs.
It was at Raiders Stadium. I remember that. I was
that was a
watching.
Monday Night Football game.
I was
a
watching that with my
crazy game.
uncle. He's a Chiefs fan. He got so mad at me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that game was crazy.
I mean, what do we think about the whole like NBA though? I mean, Kyrie actually gets to play now.
Did you see
Oh, okay.
Zion coming back?
Yeah.
No, he's not coming back this year.
He's
Did
gotta
you
lose,
see
he's
the-
gotta lose the weight though, buddy's gotta become.
Have you seen,
You,
like-
you see that? You see the video of him doing that dunk?
Jumps? Yeah, on
He
the
don't gotta
paddle
lose
floor.
no weight.
Oh, seeing all the memes about him being fat is the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't understand.
Celtics.
I don't understand how news comes out about him getting ruled out for the rest of the year, and then later that night there's a video of him doing
just
some
like
crazy
a
dunk.
Some 360
Windmill,
windmill.
yeah, just out of nowhere.
And
No,
Celtics
that's-
being the 1 seed in the East now.
That doesn't. No, the thing that's crazy about that, they were, and this is a wild thing to think about.
Yeah.
They were 23 and 24 at one point.
And they won.
They are 48 and 28 now.
Yeah.
They've won like
That's
25,
crazy.
like in the
25
past, like
games.
in the
They're
past, like
25 and
30
3.
games. They're like 25 and like 5.
Yeah, it's wild.
That's insane.
I'm so happy for Jason Tatum though.
I'm happy for JB. Proving his
Yeah.
school teacher wrong. She said he was gonna end up in prison.
I love when people say that.
What else? Do we actually think the Lakers are gonna make a?
No.
I think they'll probably make a play-in spot. I think LeBron will carry him to like maybe one series win.
He'll drop like 50 in some game 7, and everyone will be like, "Oh my God, he's the GOAT."
Yeah, LeBron.
Even LeBron fans say that.
I think he's
He's
just.
so good.
I
He dropped 50.
genuinely.
Congrats.
I
Good
genuinely
job.
think he's just slacking off and trying not to do anything
I
until
purposely
Brownie
think-
comes in.
Yeah, he's purposely not.
and then he's
pushing
gonna
himself.
flip on his switch.
And
Again.
then he's gonna win. Then he's gonna.
I mean,
win.
obviously he's still trying. He's put up like 50 a couple of
50,
times this
yeah.
year, which is ridiculous. But I don't think he's really trying to put together a championship roster.
Bronny's in my class, isn't he? 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dude, he's still gotta wait 2 years though.
Wait, no, isn't he? No.
No, he's a junior.
Yeah.
He's the
No,
same
but by
class
the
as
time he
Mike.
graduates, by the time he graduates high school, the NBA bill will be in pass that you can go from the high school to the league.
What's
Dude,
What's his like average points per game?
I don't know.
He's leading the league in points per game. He's
Really?
averaging like 29.8.
Yeah. But I mean, he's got Russell Westbrook, who probably is. I mean,
That was just
Westbrook.
no one thought that
Westbrook.
was going to be a good idea, and then he joined, and
It's
it's
just
not a good idea.
I thought they would actually have been okay. Like he would have been able to distribute a lot more, contribute. It's just been the exact opposite. He hasn't contributed to anything. I don't really know. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I really don't think that hold on. Come on. There we're good. I just don't think that. Did it freeze?
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I think
No, I think it's while
yeah.
the thing is up. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I think that the Lakers. I just don't think they're just not good. They're old. Like they're old. They would have been better just like not signing Russ and signing like. Oh God, who else?
I think the two dudes on that team that are like playing well right now, besides LeBron, Carmelo's doing all right, but Austin Reeves
Yeah.
and Malik Monk. Monk's doing pretty good.
Yes. Agree.
He's not getting any love. But you can't have that old of a team and expect to be consistently good.
Yeah.
It's
And two
crazy.
superstars.
And AD the AD is just over. AD's done.
He's still hurt.
He's hurt like every week now.
It's crazy seeing all these guys like old now, like,
I know.
and now like
I
all
remember
the
Anthony Davis was on
just-
the cover of 2K.
yeah, and now or like
That was
PG,
like a year and a half
That
ago.
was like 3 years. 4
PG
years ago.
3 on the 2017, and then like
PG3's still a demon.
he is,
He's still a demon.
or like
Where's he
DeMar
at?
Rose.
He's still with-
He's still with the Clippers.
Yeah, I didn't see like people like John Morant come up now, be the next.
Dude, he's so
John
good.
Morant,
I think
he's
he might
so-
win MVP.
he's so fun to
good.
watch.
I don't
too.
think so.
Who do you think's gonna win MVP?
It's gonna be Joel Embiid,
Joel.
which I'm not happy to say because I hate the Sixers.
I hate the centers. Just like when Joker won MVP, I was like, okay, he had a phenomenal year, and he's a great guy to watch.
Yeah,
Joel Embiid, like, okay. Come on, let's give it to somebody else.
Let's give it-
to a
yeah,
PG.
yeah. Like someone's actually gotta like
I
like,
would love to, and like even D-Book's getting
Yes.
MVP conversation now. I would love to see it go to Ja. I think he 100% deserves it, but
He
it's
did,
just.
he's just basically putting the Grizzlies on his back.
yeah, and it's just
Have you seen the Grizzlies record without Ja?
What is it?
They have a 89% win percentage
Okay.
without Ja,
it's still
which is pretty good.
you see
That's very good.
John ESPN's Instagram every other day,
I see him
every
every
3
day.
days, and it's crazy because
Doing
like
some he should have dunked this. It's like him like spinning.
Yeah, he just
8 times.
360.
Yeah.
where'd he come from?
Murray State.
Murray State.
He said
Yeah,
he was better than Zion. Yeah, I remember when he tweeted that.
What?
He like during March Madness, he tweeted, "I am better than Zion was."
Yeah, I remember that.
during this tournament, and then proceeded to drop like 40 on Marquette.
yeah, goes
Yeah.
crazy, and then now he's in the NBA, just going even more crazy.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of college basketball, you know,
Rest
you
in
guys
peace.
think Coach K is gonna actually get the job done and win? He's gonna be like John Wooden and win.
I mean,
one
I'm
when he's
rooting
done?
for him. I'm
I
rooting
too.
for him.
I hope they do. UNC's hot though.
UNC is really hot.
I just think Duke losing at Cameron in Coach K's last home game.
They're gonna
to
come out for
UNC.
revenge.
They'll come for revenge, and they're playing for something bigger than themselves.
Yeah.
Like, UNC's playing.
I think
for each other.
Duke's gonna win because of the fact that their last home game
Yeah, they got smoked.
was against UNC and they got smoked.
Yeah. I think
It's
I think
disrespectful.
it's just playing for Coach K, playing for something bigger than yourself.
Kansas is also looking really good though.
I mean,
I think Kansas
I-
Duke would be a great
Everyone thought that
national
was going to be the one
championship.
seed that lost.
I
One
have
seed
Kansas in the
lost.
championship.
You
That's
do?
that's why I got winning it all.
I think KU gets the championship game just because Villanova's losing one of their stars.
And Paolo drops 50.
You think Palo drops 50?
Paolo's dropping 50.
Put money on it.
I think Jay Wright's going to be a good enough coach that he keeps it close. I think Colin Gillespie will turn it on. But I just don't think Nova has the firepower to actually get the job done.
Mm-mm.
Would I be surprised if Nova's going to win the game, they have to keep the game in the 60s.
Yeah.
They have to keep it low scoring. Because when they keep it low scoring like they did against Creighton in the Big East Championship game, or they do in really any of their games, if they're not blowing you out, they're playing really good defense. They're just not hitting shots.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how Creighton beat them in the regular season. Creighton shot lights out, and Nova was playing good defense, but
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Creighton hit every open look and every contested look they had. So, I think that'll be the deciding factor, how good KU shoots.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if UNC, like any of these 4 teams made the Natty. I wouldn't be surprised.
No.
Yeah.
It's
Wish the Peacocks got there though.
I hated to see
Everybody
it.
does.
I hated
Everybody
to
does.
see it, Doug, with the mustache.
Dog.
Yeah,
Doesn't eat sandwiches.
I saw that. Man doesn't eat
Crazy.
sandwiches. Did you see that?
Only eats like.
He's like, I had a bad experience with a sandwich, so now I never eat them.
I took one bite of a chicken parm sandwich.
That's what it was.
Never
It's
ever
chicken
ate
parm.
a sandwich again.
I love me some chicken parm. Not even gonna lie.
Hey, I had chicken parm this weekend.
Mm.
All right,
Where from?
I think that's a good place to wrap it up. Wrap it up
We're
after
still
talking about chicken parm.
Alright, Tag, hit him with the outro.
All right, you guys always have a good day. Peace out, and
Tag, you're it.
Oh,